What is up, math superstars? So in this edition of Mr. Peterson Presents, I'm bringing to you the answer key to the homework solving one-step inequalities with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So in this, I'm going to show you the steps that you should have written down after you've done your homework here. So you can go ahead and check your answers here. So we have problem number 8. This is on the reteaching 2-9, problem number 8. You have 0 is greater than or equal to x plus 12. So what we do to get x by itself, we subtract 12 from both sides of our inequality. So right here, positive 12, negative 12 equals 0. So we do not have to write that. So we're left with x. We bring down our inequality sign, and we have negative 12. 0 minus 12 gives us negative 12. And then we graph that appropriately. Question number 9. So we have x minus 15 is greater than or equal to negative 8. So what we do is we look to where the side where our variable is. Our variable is x. So to get x by itself, we have to add 15 to both sides of our inequality. So that leaves us x. And we bring down our inequality sign. And then negative 8 plus a positive 15 gives us a positive 7. Question number 10. 13 plus x is greater than or equal to 13. So to get x by itself, we have to take away 13 from both sides of our inequality. We bring our variable down, which is x. We bring our inequality sign down, greater than or equal to. And 13 plus a negative 13 gives us 0. For number 11, we have x minus 8 is greater than negative 5. So we look to where our variable is. So we have x minus 8. So we have to get x by itself. So we're going to add 8 to both sides of our inequality. We're left with x. We bring down our inequality sign. And then negative 5 and a positive 8 gives us a positive 3. Number 12, we have 4 plus x is less than negative 2. So we subtract 4 from both sides of our inequality. So we're left with x is less than negative 2 negative 2 plus negative 4 gives us negative 6. Question number 13. We're going to add 9 to both sides of our inequality. So we're left with x is greater than or equal to negative 2. Number 14. We're going to add 6 to both sides of our inequality. So x is less than or equal to positive 5. In number 15, we're going to add 4 to both sides of our inequality. So negative 4 and positive 4 is 0. So we're left with x is less than 0. So now we're on practice 2.2-10, solving one-step inequalities by multiplying or dividing here. So for number 1, we're going to go ahead and divide both sides of our inequality by 7. So n is greater than or equal to 6. And some of you might ask, do I have to write all this out? Correct answer is yes, because there is more than one solution to this inequality. So what I'm looking for when I check is that you have n is greater than or equal to 6. Number 2, we're going to divide both sides by negative 3. So when we do that, we're left with m. And then with our sign here, sorry, the bell's ringing. Wait for the bell to finish here. So with our sign, when we multiply and divide both sides by a negative number, we just switch our sign. So it's less than, we switch it to greater than. And then 12 divided by negative 3 is negative 9. Question number 3. So what we do is we multiply both sides of our inequality by 3. So we're left with x is greater than 21. For number 4, we're going to multiply both sides of our inequality by 4. So we're left with y is less than or equal to 32. So here we go. We're going to take a look at problem number 5. What we're going to do is we're going to multiply both sides by negative 2. So what that does is that flips our inequality sign to greater than. So this is q is greater than negative 10. So for number 6 is really interesting. So what you have here, if the coefficient is not written in, it's assumed to be 1. So we have negative 1n is greater than or equal to 2. So we divide both sides by negative 1. Negative 1 divided by negative 1 is just positive 1 now. So we're left with n. We flip our sign. So less than or equal to negative 2. Number 7, we divide both sides by 3. So we're left with 9 is less than or equal to k. Number 8, we multiply both sides by 7. So it gives us 42 is greater than or equal to d. So number 9, we're going to multiply both sides by negative 9. Gives us r. We flip our sign to greater than, negative 108. Number 10, we're going to multiply both sides by negative 3. So that leaves us with 39. We flip our sign, so now it's greater than h. So now we're going to go ahead and divide both sides. For number 11, divide both sides by negative 3. So we're left with 5. We flip our sign, less than or equal to z. Number 8, we divide both sides by 2. So we're left with f is greater than or equal to 13.5. That's negative 13.5.